Matt, if you could just sum up what's gone on today here at St Mary's.
Yeah, this has been our new scholarship intake for season 14-15. So we've got 9 new scholars, effectively under 17s, coming in, starting first day tomorrow. And today they've signed their scholarship agreements, their registrations with the Premier League and the FA, and we'll go off now to their host families. So we've had a little induction for them, a few photographs and interviews, and welcome them to the club officially for their next part of the journey.
Matt, how special is this in a young player's career, signing their scholarship?
Yeah, it should be a special moment. You know, a lot of these boys been here a long time at the club and worked hard. Some of them 7 or 8 years for this. You know, it's the next step in their journey, but they're ever so close now to becoming a professional footballer. So it should be a very special moment.
What was quite clear from all of them was their enthusiasm for Southampton. You know, very much excited to be starting what is quite an exciting stage of their development.
Yeah, I think they are, and I think they're all genuine lads that have worked hard, thoroughly deserved their scholarship, and we as staff as well are very proud to have seen that today. A lot of the staff have been here, from our welfare officer Ian Herding, Julie Batcher in education. Have all made a big contribution towards what they've achieved today. So it's a proud moment for everyone associated with the academy.
What's quite interesting, I think, is the varying directions and journeys these young players have had to join Southampton. Some of them, as you say, have been here for years, some of them, you know, a matter of months, but what's quite clear is they all have the same sort of level of drive and ambition with this club.
Yeah, I think that's right, and like I said, some have been here a while and 1 or 2 others have only just joined the club from other Premier League clubs and had other offers from Premier League clubs, but they really did choose to come here, which is a statement, I think, in itself. That their trial periods have been successful, but they've enjoyed what they've seen. They've enjoyed the coaching staff they've worked with during those trials, and they've really bought into what they see here, you know, in the Southampton way, which we always talk about.
What do they have to now expect, really, in terms of a change of lifestyle? You know, a lot of them now are moving into host families, having previously lived with parents and so on and so forth. Is that going to be quite a challenge for young players?
Yeah, but again, I think particularly from the boys that have been here a while, they've been used to a host family environment. You know, we try and start that from an earlier age now, so that when they do get to 16, being a scholar, they're kind of used to that environment. Having said that, the scholarship program is effectively 7 days, so they'll be living with that host family, you know, all the way through the week. So it just intensifies a little bit, you know, in terms of on the pitch as well. There'll be a little bit more intensity to training, a little bit higher tempo, and certainly we'll expect higher fitness levels and everything else. And straight away from next week, a lot of these boys will train with the under-21 development squad. So everything's just moved up another level, really.
Do you think that's really when they realise just what's happened to them, I guess, when they actually do step into that new training ground facility and, as you say, training with the 21s and stuff like that, it is a real step up from what they might have been experiencing before? Yeah,
and I think this so more so than ever, because we've got a new training facility they'll step into tomorrow, like you said. Fantastic environment, somewhat overwhelming perhaps, you know, and they've got to adjust to that, get used to it, but they will, I think, then understand that they've arrived. You know, they'll be with those 21s, they'll be training next to the first team a lot more during the day, and I think, yeah, hopefully it'll hit home that they're close. The hard work continues, but they're not too far away, and hopefully we can get some over the line, you know, into that 21 squad as the next step, and hopefully the first team.
As you alluded to before, it's not just about football. You know, obviously the education system we've got here at Southampton is one that we've been praised for over a number of years. How big a part will that play in the development of these 9 lads who've joined today?
Yeah, massive. I mean, in terms of our education programme, you know, a lot of the time, first thing Monday morning, they have an education lesson. You know, it's not they've had the weekend off, they come back in and get the footballs out. The first thing is an education lesson. Part of their BTEC education programme, you know, is intense throughout the week. And like I said, if they're not performing with their education, they won't get selected on a Saturday. And ultimately that's what they want. They want to be playing on Saturday. They want to be in the team. But they'll understand, particularly again those boys that have been here a while, that what we expect off the field goes hand in hand, you know, with the football.
And for you yourself, I mean, obviously this is your first scholarship day as our academy manager. Is this a proud experience for yourself as well?
Yeah, very much so. Again, it's been a probably a roller coaster the last 3 years for me. You know, since I joined the club with our Bath Academy, things have really moved on and progressed. And you know, sometimes I've got to catch my breath a little bit and realise, you know, if you like, where I've come to, and there's a big responsibility on my shoulders, but something I'm relishing, and I've enjoyed that today. Like you said, the very first time to welcome a new group of scholars. I'm excited, a little bit apprehensive as well, because you know, I take responsibility for these boys, and but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, and yeah, of course, very proud.
It's just a dream come true now. 4 years is more than I could have hoped for. So now it's just a case of, it's signed, it's to get my head down and start working straight away as soon as possible.